Hey guys, it's Lolo here. How's everybody doing on Sunday afternoon? So I put a tip on her, and then we're gonna do a winter set for her today. Okay, guys? So I already put the tip and I put a glue on. And what I'm doing right now, hey Brandy, what I'm doing right now is I'm just separating the glue from the nails. Okay? Because that way, so later on when we file the side, we don't file the nails. Okay, so let me go ahead and cut this out really quick. We're gonna cut this according to the length that we want. All right, so we're doing a coffin shape today, guys. Okay, we are doing a coffin shape today, and by the way, I'm using a not polished universal tips. Okay, right. Trying to rush me, man. What are you trying to rush me for? Claus is coming to town. How's everybody doing today? All right, so let's go ahead and continue here. All right. Hey, Deanne, how are you? How's everybody doing today? All right, guys, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do some encapsulation. We're gonna do all the stuff. So I already put the glue and I already put the tip on. So what we're trying to do right now is we're just gonna go ahead and pile the side to make the sides a bit more straight, okay? So when you guys do these, when you file the tip, do not put a lot of pressure, okay guys, because we are only filing the plastic part, okay? You don't want to put too much pressure on it, because what happened, the tip is going to wobble, and then you're not gonna have a straight line on the side when the tip is starting to wobble. So put less pressure but more repetition, okay? Just like that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and continue doing these, and after this I'm gonna show you guys how we are going to prep the nails, okay? I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I hope you guys are off today. I'm not off on Sunday, but I am off on Tuesday. Tuesday is my day off. There we go. So let's go ahead and clean this out really quick. We're gonna do some icy nails for you guys today. You guys can order this from notpolished.com, the tip, and also the file, okay? There we go. We're gonna zoom out a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. So here we go. For those beginners, the reason we're filing this is we want to make this corner right here straight, okay? For all the beginners out there. So you're gonna push that, you're gonna file this little area right here to blend into the nails, all right? Because sometimes the tip's a bit bigger than the nail bed, okay? So you're gonna have to file the side. So later on, when you lay the powder, it's a lot easier for you guys to shape, okay? So you don't have to file too much on the side, all right? There we go. So let me show you guys what we're gonna file here. So as you can see, this nails is already good right here, but sometimes there's a glue. So you guys can see this, the tip is a bit bigger right here. See that? The tip's a bit bigger. So we're gonna go ahead and file that to blend into the side wall of the real nails, just like so. All right? We're gonna do the same thing here. Just be very gentle with your pressure. Here we go, okay? Now after that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and push her cuticle, guys, okay? What's up, Nail Chapo? All right, so we're gonna push the cuticle so that way we can clean him out a little bit more, okay? So we're gonna push that, same thing here. Gonna push that. Same thing here. So we're just gonna push the cuticle first. Here we go. Okay. So can you guys tell me why we have to push the cuticle? You gotta push the cuticle so all the skin will push back, and then we can clean it a bit better. And also when you push the cuticle, when you lay the powder is gonna look even better around the cuticle area, okay? So you get that nice curve, a perfect curve around the cuticle area. And also to remove the skin, so you don't put acrylic on top of the skin, because acrylic does not stick into the skin, okay? So you have to remove all the skin in the nail bed, so that way when you apply the acrylic, it will last a little bit longer, okay? There you go. All right. Now what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and grab my sand band. So I prefer medium grit sand band. I don't want to use a very coarse sand band, because I feel like if I use coarse sand band, what's gonna happen is I feel like I'm just gonna drill too much on my client's nail bed, okay? Here we go. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna blend this nail right here into the nail bed. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do that, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and position my drill bit diagonal like so. The reason being I'm positioning my drill bit like this is to minimize the contact of my drill bit into the nail bed, okay? Because we are, after all, using a sandpaper band into her real nail. So trying to minimize the contact of your sand band into the nail bed, okay? So it should feel this way. You shouldn't feel any catching in this area, okay? So let's go ahead and continue here. So we're gonna do this on all 10 fingers, diagonal, and then just be very, very gentle around this area right here. Okay, and we're gonna blend this area into the tip, just like so. Okay, so you shouldn't have no anything that will catch your finger, okay? All right, here we go. Hey, Rachel. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and continue doing that. So let's go ahead and drill this out. We're gonna blend this. We're gonna blend this area into the nail bed. So when you guys do this, make sure that the speed of your drill, make sure it's not so fast, okay? If you guys have Coupa Mani Pro, this is the speed I'm doing right now for my Mani Pro, okay? So try not to make it too fast, okay? You can always come back and drill some more, but if you take too much of a nail bed, it takes them months for the nail bed to repair itself, okay? You can always go back to drill more if you need to, but if you drill too much, it takes a couple months for the nails to repair itself, okay? Hey, Mr. Tom, how are you? Thank you, guys. Mr. Tom right here, guys. Mr. Tom's in the house. If you guys are looking for, I'm actually gonna use these. If you guys are looking for the 3D flowers, 3D Santa, and all the beautiful 3D design, please contact Mr. Tom right here. And I'm gonna show you guys the website right here. So this is the website, you guys. If you guys want to screenshot that right here, if you guys are interested in the 3D flowers that I've been using, you guys can go ahead and screenshot that, and you guys can go order it from him. All right. So let's go ahead and continue here. Now again, guys, I'm gonna position my drill bit like this, okay? The reason being again is to minimize the contact of my drill from the nail bed, okay? So just like this, okay? And then I'm gonna do a very, very gentle around this area, and just like that. The main reason we're doing these is to remove the oil on the nail bed, as well as to rough up the surface, okay? We are not trying to drill down our clients' real nails with these, okay? That's a common mistake to a lot of nail tech, that they would use these to drill down the nail bed like they're drilling down acrylic. Okay, make sure you guys don't do that, because what will happen is we're going to end up destroying our client's hand. Okay, remember, your client's hand is the hand that pays your bill. Okay, so do not destroy the hands that pays your bill, guys. Okay. um I bel you can, Tanya, you can ask Mr. Tom and see if he delivers to Australia. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and continue here. I got some. This live is gonna be so good, guys. I'm gonna show you guys some encapsulation. I'm gonna show you guys some stone placement. I'm gonna show you guys how to hand file. I'm gonna show you guys how to do 2-bit application. So there's a lot of knowledge to be picked up in this live today, guys. Okay, and I appreciate all the people who watched my live yesterday. You know, we broke the record yesterday, guys. We have 67,000 views on the live yesterday. So I really appreciate you guys. Here we go. And again, guys, if I don't answer your question later, your comments now, and I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna answer you guys' comments. Okay. All right. Now, once we're done with that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut whatever is protruding skin. Okay. We're not gonna cut all of it. We're just gonna cut whatever is hanging out. Okay. Here we go. Just gonna cut it, just very gentle. Here we go. Just like that, just to kind of clean him up, make sure there's no hanging skin that's hanging out. So just cut all the skin that's hanging out. You know, it's only gonna take you 2 minutes to do this, but it, you know, adds value to your work, guys. Okay, so if you guys can do this, go ahead and do it. Clients loves when you do little things like this, because not a lot of people do this. So if you do this, you know, that's good for you. You're gonna gain another client. So where is everybody from? I see Australia, I see Ireland, North Ireland. Wow, welcome to the live, North Ireland. Okay. We're international today, guys. International today. All right, so here we go. The first thing we're gonna do is, guess what? We're gonna put a primer, okay? I don't really use Band-Aid no more. Because once you prep the nail right, once you remove all the oils in the nail bed, I feel like Bond is it's not necessary anymore. I never had a problem with Bond anyway. Oh, okay, I see Ohio. All right, Cincinnati. Okay, I'm from. By the way, guys, I'm located in Cincinnati. I see Massachusetts. Okay, I see United States. All right. There we go. Here we go. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and start laying the powder. We're gonna do a 2-bit application. We're gonna do some encapsulation. We're gonna do a lot of stuff for you guys today. All right, so let me go ahead and grab some monomer here. This Christmas. Canada, okay, Brazil, California, UK, South America. Oh wow, we are international today. I am truly blessed, you guys. Okay, I'm truly blessed. Here we go. So we're gonna go ahead, use these colors, guys. These all the colors that we're gonna use today, as well as milky white. So these are the colors that we're gonna be using today. So if you guys wanna take a picture of that for future reference, you guys go ahead. What's up, Alex? How's the class, brother? All right, here we go. This Christmas. All right, we're gonna start with a dirty mind because our customer here have a dirty mind. Her name's Rachel, by the way, and she's an alcoholic. No, I'm just kidding. You are? Okay, okay then. All right. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys how to do a 2-bit application, all right? So here we go. All right, I'm gonna grab my dirty mind right here. I'm gonna let it sit here for about 5 seconds. Okay, here we go, guys. I'm gonna show you how I do a 2-bit application. All right, I'm gonna drop it right here where my zone 2 is. Zone 2 is where you put your tip and where your real nails meet. Okay, here we go. All right, now what I'm doing right now, I'm just keeping my bead in the center for now, okay? Because I don't want to flood my sidewall. So I'm gonna buy a little bit of time. I'm gonna buy just a little bit of time for my powder to dry a little bit. Here we go. I'm gonna tilt the finger down, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start blending the side. So as you guys notice, I am not touching the top of the nail bed yet, okay? I'm only blending the side right here, okay? Because right now my powder, I can tell that my powder is still a bit runny. So I'm just gonna touch the side for now until my powder gets into the tip, to the pre-edge, see that? And I'm gonna go ahead and blend from one side all the way to the other. Here we go, all right? Just like that, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. There we go. All right. I'm going to blend that really quick, some more, just like so. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my second bead. Now my second bead is gonna be a bit dry. Okay, it's not gonna be as runny, or it's not gonna be the same consistency as my first bead, because we're gonna build our apex on a second bead. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna grab me my bead. I'm gonna let it dry here for about 5 seconds or so. The reason being, I count 5 seconds to keep in track of my time, the time of my brush to the paper towel, so I can keep in track of my powder to liquid ratio, guys. I can keep in track of the consistency of my liquid, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, of my bead. Now, if your powder is a bit too dry, a bit too runny after 5 seconds, just add 1 more second. So that way you guys can really keep in track of the consistency of your powder, okay? Here we go. All right. Now, after that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit, because my powder is still kind of wet. And if I clean the side when my powder is still wet, what's gonna happen? The powder is gonna go back to its natural position again, okay? Because the powder is gonna be a little too runny still. All right, because what's gonna happen, the gravity is gonna grab the powder and it's gonna go back to where it is, all right? So now I waited about a couple seconds. I'm gonna clean the side. Here we go. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend that in again, okay? Now, when you guys clean the side, make sure the brush is flat like this, like so, and then position your brush like this. Do not position this way. Go like this, okay? Because what happens if you go this way, you're gonna end up removing some product here, all right? Here we go. And then we're gonna cut it, okay? Just like that, all right? Thank you, thank you. All right, the next one is we are going to grab some I'm a Mess G20. So you guys notice that I pick all this color according to what? According to her personality. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna go grab me this powder right here. It's called I'm a Mess. I'm gonna let it dry. I'm gonna let this dry for about 6 seconds here, because what I'm gonna do is I'm cut these. So I don't want my powder to be too runny, okay? So I'm gonna let it sit here for a little while. There we go. I'm just gonna leave it right there. Just like that, okay? First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take care of my cuticle area, you guys, all right? So I'm gonna push that. Again, very lightly when you guys do this, okay? It's very important that you guys learn how to anchor your finger. What I mean by anchoring in my finger is this finger right here. When you learn how to anchor your finger, you can control your brush a lot more, you guys, okay? So if you guys, practice how to anchor your finger, because when you anchor your finger, you can control your bead more, and you can control how to use the e-file more, okay? So what I usually do when I anchor my fingers, I would put my ring finger between my middle and my ring finger right here. So that way, it's very stable, all right? So just like so, right here, okay? All right, so we're gonna let this dry for a little bit. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it, okay? So we're gonna cut these. All right, so what we're gonna do after this is we're gonna go ahead and cut it. So I have these. You guys can use X-Acto knife as well if you want to. Now, when you cut a nail, especially gonna cut straight down, trying to look down on the nails like a bird's eye view, guys, okay? Make sure you look down on the bird's eye view so that way you know if the nail is straight. So I'm looking at the bird's eye view right now. I'm gonna start right in the middle, and then I'm gonna go to this side right here, okay? And I'm gonna go to this side. So the first time you're still gonna have some rough area right here, some rough surface area, but it's okay, don't worry about that. So clean this for now. Go ahead and clean that. Here we go. And then I'm gonna dip my cutter into the monomer so it doesn't stick into my liquid, right? And I'm gonna slowly just kind of push this. As you guys can see, my cutter still have some monomer, which is good. I don't want the powder to stick into my cutter, okay? Here we go. There you go, just like that, okay? And don't worry about that, we can file that down later, all right? All right, here we go. All right. Now, if you guys are having a hard time doing a 3D flower encapsulation, well, guess what, guys? I have a good news for you. Tom, Mr. Tom here, from She Professional, he sent me these beautiful flowers, you guys. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna encapsulate these flowers right here. All right. Let me see if it's big enough. Let me see if it's big enough. Actually, this is not big enough. The nail is not big enough. So we're gonna do something different in this one. I'm gonna keep that in there for now. Here we go. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna encapsulate some glitter, okay? Here we go. And we're gonna do the other ones from the, we're gonna put the other encapsulation, the flower into the other finger, okay? Because it's, the other finger is bigger. All right, so we're gonna do some ice nails, all right, guys? Here we go. We got these stickers right here. It's really pretty. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab ourselves some clear. Here we go. I got some clear right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab me a clear. The reason being I'm putting a clear first is to use it as an adhesive, okay? Here we go. So we're gonna add a little bit of clear as an adhesive. And what this does is what's gonna happen is gonna give the nail some sort of a dimension into this area right here, okay? So he's gonna hold it like that. There you go. Now, after that, I'm gonna add a clear acrylic on top. Okay. I'm gonna add a clear acrylic on top, and I'm gonna blend in, okay? Now, after that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this dry so we can put the silver stickers on top, okay? Here we go, guys. All right. So it's not gonna be a stick. As you guys can see, you still have some area right here that we still need to put clear. So we're gonna let this dry, and we're gonna put this sticker right here. Okay. We're gonna put these stickers later. All right, guys. So now we're gonna go ahead and use Mr. Tom's 3D flower, you guys. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna grab me again a clear. I'm just gonna put it right here, just like that. Okay. There you go. All right. Now after that, again, I'm gonna grab me some glitter. Here we go, and I'm just gonna put it right here. All right. I'm just gonna put it right here, just like so. All right. Now, check this out, guys. We're gonna encapsulate some of these snowflakes. All right. We encapsulate some of the snowflakes. If I can just open it. That is so you, man. That is so you. All right, guys, here we go. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some clear right here. I'm gonna put it right there. Let me go ahead and zoom in so you guys can see better. Here we go. I'll put that in there and put some snowflakes right there. A little bit of snowflakes right there. All right. I love this color too, guys. Okay. And then I'm gonna put some clear right here. There we go. And I'm just gonna blend this a little bit. I'm gonna blend that just a little bit, like, guys. Okay. So the reason I put a little bit of acrylic on here is because I'm gonna use this acrylic as an adhesive for the 3D flower that we're gonna encapsulate from Mr. Tom. Okay, guys, here we go. And by the way, this is just the background of what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna put some decorations on top as well. Okay, so let's go ahead, put some of these 3D flowers right here. We're gonna go down this way. So we're gonna stick it right here, just like so. Just like that. Okay, now as you guys notice, this flower is very, very thin. It's perfect for encapsulation. Here we go. So far, so good, huh? All right. So let's add a little bit more, let's add some more glitter right here. There we go. We're gonna add some glitter right here to hide this, we're gonna add glitter to hide this look right here, because this white part is the nail bed, okay? So we're gonna hide that just a little bit. Just add a little glitter, just like that, okay? All right, same thing here. We're gonna add some clear, all right? Just gonna add some clear right here. There we go. All right, and we're gonna add some glitter, just like that. There we go. All right. And then just, it's like we're painting. It's like we're painting, okay? Okay. And now after that, we're gonna add some details. All right, here we go. I recently started using this a lot, guys. So we're gonna grab some of these. All right, just like that. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna add some clear, just a little clear right here, not too much. Here we go. And then we're gonna add some of this little gold string right here. What this does, again, it will give some dimension into the nails. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna put it just like this. Oops. Gonna put it just like that. So we'll add a little bit of a dimension into her nails there, okay? There we go. Okay. Now, this is done right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add some. We're gonna put the glitter in there, guys. Okay. So we're gonna add. Let's see what we have here. So you know, we just go as we go as we don't really think too much about the design nowadays. We just do it as we go. Okay. Here we go. Just put that guy right there. All right, let's do one more. By the way, this sticker are from Nail Junkie. They're Ohio-based company. I didn't know they're from Ohio, guys. Here we go. You go ahead and remove this really quick. There we go. All right. So let's go do one more right here. Just put it aside. There you go. Just pull that for now and we can cut it later. Or you can use your file to cut it down. There you go. Just like that. Okay? All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and use a milky white on this guy right here. Actually, we're gonna do ombre here. We're gonna do ombre so you guys can learn how to do ombre. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna grab my dirty mine here. Here we go. I'm gonna let it sit here for about 5 seconds. Okay. The reason being I want to let it sit here for 5 seconds. I don't want my powder to dry. To run on the sidewall. Okay. All right. So this is zone 2 right here. I'm gonna drop it in a zone 2. 1, 2, 3, and drop. Okay. Now, after I drop my bead, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my bead in the center first, okay? So that I don't flood the sidewall, just like that. Okay? Now, once everything in the center, I'm going to go ahead and start blending this part right here first. I'm just going to tap it. I'm just going to tap it. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy. Just keep it in the center. Here we go. Just blend this area and then tilt the finger down, okay? Don't worry if you guys are late. All my lives are saved into my Facebook account, so you guys can come back later and watch it again, okay? So here we go. Here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and blend that really quick. Now, guys, when I blend the nails, I'm gonna show you guys the brush here really quick. Let me blend this really quick, and I'm going to show you guys which part of the brush to use to blend. Okay? Give me 1 second here. Let me show you guys the brush here really quick. Here we go. Let me do this really quick for you guys. Do this really quick. All right. All right, guys. So let me show you something about brush, okay? Here we go. Give me 1 second here. All right. 1 more second. All right, so brush anatomy 101, okay? Okay, guys, if you look at the brush, okay, as you guys see this dark spot right here, this dark spot is the area that you want to use to blend, okay? Because this from here up is the softest part of the brush. Now from here down, it's gonna be a medium, and from here, it's gonna be really hard. So when you blend, just use this part right here, okay? No more than here, because after here, it gets kind of bulge out, and you're gonna end up removing the product. Instead of blending the product, you are removing a product from one area to the other, okay? So just like this. Just like this. See that? So just be very, very gentle, okay? Here we go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show you guys how to do a 2-bead ombre, okay? Especially for those beginners, this will help you guys a lot with your blend, okay? Now, before I blend, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wet the surface, just like so. The reason being I wet the surface is to blend a lot better. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna grab my bead. I'm gonna let it sit for about 4 seconds, and I'm gonna put it where this line is, right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna keep it in the center for now, just like so. Okay, and then first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend the side. Here we go, blend the side. There you go, just like that. Okay, all right, now I'm gonna wait until a couple seconds until I clean this, okay, because my bead is still somewhat wet. Okay, I'm gonna wait just a little bit. Yes, the 3D is made by hand. It's by Tom Nguyen. I'm gonna show you guys his Instagram account later, okay? So you guys can order from him. You know, I was kind of skeptical when it comes to 3D flower, but when he sent it to me, I was blown by the quality of the 3D flower, you guys, okay? All right, now I'm gonna go grab my second bead. Since we're gonna put the bead in this area, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure the bead is a lot more drier. The reason being is if we put the wet bead right here, one, you're gonna lose the pigment. Two, you're gonna flood the the area, the cuticle area, okay? So we don't wanna flood the cuticle area. So I'm gonna let it sit here for about 6-7 seconds versus this one right here is 3 seconds. So the reason being I put my time like by seconds is to, you know, keep my powder to liquid ratio as well as my consistency right. So I can keep in track of my consistency, guys, okay? All right, so I'm gonna drop it right there, and now I'm gonna go take my brush, put it in a cuticle area, and then blend. Blend the second bead into the first bead, okay? Now I'm gonna wait a couple seconds, maybe 4 or 5 seconds, before I clean the side, okay? There we go. All right, here we go. So let me go ahead and clean that side right there. And here we go. Clean that side. All right. All right, just like that, okay? Now let's go ahead and come back to this part right here and then encapsulate this area. So I'm gonna come back here, we're gonna encapsulate that, okay? So here we go. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wet the surface. Wet the surface. And then I'm gonna put a clear right here. And I'm not even gonna dry the clear, okay? I'm gonna make sure this clear is somewhat runny because I want the powder to go between little nooks and crevices of the sticker. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna let this dry for a little bit, and then we're gonna grab the second bead, okay? All right. So here we go. Now it's almost dry. I'm gonna grab me my second bead, okay? I'm gonna let it dry. Actually, I'm gonna grab a little bit more. I'm gonna let it dry for about, 5 seconds to make sure that this area is, this bead is really dry, okay? Here we go. Okay, so we're gonna put it right here, okay? First thing we're gonna do is we are going to take care of this corner right here, okay? Take care of that corner, and then tilt the finger down, okay? So that way the bead will run towards the free edge, and then just lightly again, just this part of the brush right here, we're gonna blend up towards that line, very lightly, okay? Very lightly, just like that, okay? Very lightly, just like that. Here we go. And again, I'm just blending the side first. Here we go. Blending the side first, just like that, okay? Here we go. Just keep blending that. All right. There we go. Boom. All right. So don't worry about it if the shape is not up to par right now, because once I use the once we do the hand filing later, you guys are gonna see it's gonna look much better. All right. All right, guys. So let me go ahead and grab another powder here. All right. So let's go ahead and encapsulate this area. We're gonna encapsulate this whole area, okay? So you guys notice that this area right here, you know. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wet the area first, right here. And then we're just gonna add a small amount of bead for now. And we're just gonna put it right there, and we're gonna let this bead penetrate between the 3D flower and the nail. Okay, we can just hold it like that for a little bit. We're gonna add a little bit of a powder right there, just a little bit, little bit at a time, so we can prevent building a bubble. Okay, hold it like that. Let it dry for a little bit. There we go. All right. Gonna hold it. All right. Just like so. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and put clear in this area right here. All right. So I'm gonna grab me my bead. Here we go. I'm gonna let it dry. All right. I'm gonna drop it right here. And again, guys, I'm not trying to rush, okay? I'm not trying to hurry up on this thing. So I'm just gonna let it penetrate between those little string, okay? Because I don't want to create bubbles. So we're just gonna keep everything in the center for now. Just keep everything in the center. Right now we're just buying time for the powder to dry just a little bit so we can blend it, okay? Just hold on to that. Just like that. There we go. Just like that. All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead and blend this for now. Blend this. Blend this. All right. There you go. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back to this area right here. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wet this area really quick. See, when you guys put a small amount of bead right here, and when you lay the second powder here, everything's gonna go a lot smoother, okay? Because there's no oxygen's gonna get trapped between the bead and the encapsulation flower, all right? So I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit. There we go. So I'm gonna drop it right here. Here we go. I'm gonna take care of my cuticle first. Just take care of that cuticle. Be very careful. Take your time. Again, guys, I'm just tapping on the bead, okay? I'm not pushing it hard. I'm just tapping it. I'm just letting the weight of my brush to push down on the powder. Because if you push down too much, what's going to happen is you guys going to flood your cuticle area, okay? There we go. You don't want to flood the cuticle area too much. I mean, with clear, you know, it's easier to clean because it's clear. But if you use dark colors like red, black, blue, any colors like that, has a very like high pigmented color. And if you flood the area, what's gonna happen is very hard for it to clean later. Okay. So here we go. All right, so we're gonna go back to this one. We're gonna keep it in the same color scheme. We're not even gonna use some of those. We're gonna keep it in the same color scheme. Here we go. Where's the milky white? We're gonna use a milky white in this one. Ooh. All right, so we're gonna do a 2-bit application right here. I'm gonna be using a milky white. All right. There we go. I'm gonna grab me my bead. I'm gonna let it sit here for about 5 seconds again. right, I'm gonna drop it in 3, 2, 1, let go. Okay, push the bead in the center for now. Go back to the other side. Here we go. Okay, now go ahead and push it again some more. As you guys can see, the powder is not moving too much no more. See? So what you want to do, we're gonna blend the side first. Again, we're only gonna use the tip of the brush, okay guys, like what I showed you earlier. Okay, only use this part right here. Okay, only use this part. Here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and blend that just like so. Very, very gentle. Okay, so that's the first bead. Okay, first bead right here, and then we're gonna cut it. All right, all right, now we're gonna go ahead and grab a second bead. Here we go. I'm gonna let it sit here for about 6 seconds because we want this second bead to be a bit more dry. Okay, here we go, guys. All right, let me go ahead and zoom in. All right, I'm gonna drop it right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna push towards the cuticle area first. There you go. Push it just like so. Be very gentle with it because you don't want to flood your cuticle area. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then after that, go ahead and blend into the first bead. Blend into the first bead. There we go. We waited a little longer, guys. The powder dried up on us. We work a little slower today. It's too much right here. It's okay. We'll file that down later. Okay. So just hold on to that for now. We'll just file that down later. All right. Here we go. And then let's go ahead and blend up really quick. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, and then blend down. Blend down. Here we go. There we go. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So this area is a little bit too thick because the powder dried up on us. But we're gonna blend that later, okay, guys? We're gonna blend that later. All right. For the holiday. All right, so let's go back. Let's go to the other hand. How'd it look? That's pretty, huh? It's very elegant, very elegant. Okay, guys, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the other hand. Now, sometimes I like to do two hands somewhat different. So we're gonna do a little bit of different in this hand, okay? Here we go. Hey, Miss Tandy, how you doing, sis? All right, here we go. So I'm gonna let my bead right here. Okay, now what we're gonna do in this one is we're gonna use called open mind, okay? We're gonna use open mind on this one. Here we go. The tips are from notpolish.com. You guys can go to www.notpolish.com and it's the universal tips, okay? All right, here we go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab my bead. So you're just gonna have an open mind, okay? All right, so here it is. Man, this is so pretty, you guys. Look at these. This is so pretty. All right, we're gonna let this drop a little bit. Here we go. I'm gonna drop it right here on my zone 2 in 3, 2, 1, let go. Okay? All right. Let's go ahead and blend these. Okay, oops. All right, so let's go ahead and keep it in the center. Just keep it in the center for now, just like that. Okay, here we go. And then you guys, I want you guys to pay attention to the movement of your bead, okay? What I mean by that is Once the minute you drop your bead, I want you to pay attention how fast the bead is moving towards the free edge, okay? The faster the bead moves, that means the bead is still somewhat very wet, okay? So you don't want to mess around with it too much, okay? Because what happens, you can end up scraping the powder. So pay attention to the movement of your bead, okay? And once the bead starts slowing down from moving, what you want, that's when you can start blending it, okay? Here we go. But then again, by then it's still just use the tip of the brush, you guys, okay? You still use the tip of the brush until you start to notice that the bead is not moving too much no more. When you use the tip of the brush, that's when you can start moving towards the middle, because the middle is a little bit harder. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, guys. So do you guys think we can break my record yesterday? My record yesterday, we have a 60,000 views. Do you think we can break it today? All right. So here we go. It's, you know what though, that doesn't really matter to me anymore. Anyway, you know, just as long as I'm helping you guys, that's all that matters to me. All right, here we go. There we go. All right, so let's this color, Jordan, is called Dirty Mind. Is it Dirty Mind? Open Mind. It's called Open Mind. Here we go. This is the name of the color right here. Here we go. It's called Open Mind. Y'all just gonna have an open mind, okay? Here we go. Wow, Jackie, thank you so much, man. All right, so let's go ahead and show you guys how to do the second beat, okay? Yes, called Open Mind. Let me go ahead and pin that for you guys so you guys know what color it is. Here we go. All right, so let's go ahead and do this 2 beat right here. All right, I'm gonna zoom out. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna grab me my bead right here. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit here for about 7 seconds, 5 to 7 seconds. All right, here we go. I'm gonna drop it right here. Okay, and the first thing I'm gonna do, guys, is use this part right here to be a brush to push the powder on this side. Okay, now use this part of your brush to push the powder on this side, and then blend the side first. The same thing, blend the side first. Okay, and go ahead and push up a little bit more, and then blend into the first bead. All right, and then just go ahead and push a little bit more to clean the area right there. Just push a little bit more to make sure the cuticle area is fully covered. And then we're gonna go ahead and clean the side. I'm gonna clean the side right here. There we go. Clean the side. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and clean the side and this side right here. Be very gentle. Be very gentle. Again, guys, if you guys practice on how to anchor your hand, you guys can do this very easy, because when you clean the side, as you guys can see, this finger right here, I'm anchoring my finger into the other finger, so that way my hand's a bit more stable. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I'm gonna use this part of my brush, because this is the hardest part of my brush right here. I'm gonna cut it and push this guy just like that. Okay, here we go. All right, now did you guys remember I did in this one? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a different one on this hand. Okay, a different one. Here we go. We're actually going to use Nude Panther on this one. We're going to use Nude Panther. We're gonna do a deep French on this guy. We're gonna do a deep French. Okay, again, I'm gonna grab my Nude Panther here. Here we go. Now, since we're gonna do a deep French, I'm gonna make sure that this bead is very, well, it's not runny. Okay, it's not so runny. Here we go. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna drop my bead right here. Oops. The bead doesn't want to drop, you guys. The bead don't want to drop. So let's go ahead and grab another bead, okay? So if the bead don't drop like that, don't even waste your time. Just grab another bead, all right? So let's go ahead and grab another bead here. So there's two reasons why the powder it does that. One, the brush is dirty. Two, the powder dries out too far. It's already dry out. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that again. Here we go. Now, once I drop my bead, again, the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to push my bead into the cuticle area, like so. Again, just tap your powder, okay? Just tap the powder, okay? Just like that, okay? Now, I'm gonna tilt it down. I'm gonna tilt it down just like that. And then while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and clean my brush. Keep you guys' brush clean, okay? Keep your brushes clean. There we go. All right. Now, as I noticed, my bead is not moving too much no more. So that's my cue for me to start manipulating it and do whatever I want to do with it. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a deep French cut. The deep French cut right here. Okay. This is gonna be perfect. This is not gonna be perfect for now. Okay. We're gonna come back later with a hand file to do the final touch, to do the fine tuning on the shape here. Okay, so right now I'm just doing the ballpark shape. Okay, doing the ballpark shape. Here we go. There we go. All right, so we're just gonna leave it like that for now. Okay. Again, the same thing here. What we're gonna do with this is, as you guys see, we got this color right here. Now we're gonna change the color on this finger. Okay, we're gonna change the color of the glitter, so that way it should have a completely different color. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go with the other color right here. All right. All right, guys, so here we go. The first thing we're gonna do is we are going to grab a clear first, okay? There we go. All right, I'm gonna go grab me a small amount of clear. This is not gonna be too, it's not gonna be too thick, okay? Because we're still gonna encapsulate the 3D flower here. So make sure that we don't put too much clear, otherwise the nail's gonna be super thick, you guys. Okay, just very small, you know, like that. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and grab some of this glitter right here. There we go. Just put some, you know, so just create a little pattern, just like so. Just create a little pattern. Okay, nothing too crazy. There we go. All right. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and grab me another bead. I'm gonna put it up here. Okay. Now, I'm gonna wait a couple seconds until this bead is not so runny no more. Okay. All right. Now, did you guys notice that? Now, here's a little trick. Here's a little tricks for you guys. Here's a little tricks and tips. Okay, for those beginners. How do I know when my bead is still running or not? Okay, I want you guys to focus on one reflection. Like for example, see this little reflection right here? Focus on a reflection, and once you see that the reflection is starting to get dull really quick, you start to notice to get dull. Once the reflection is starting to get dull, that is your cue to start molding your bead. The shinier the reflection, the wetter the powder. So that means when you mold that, it's gonna be too wet to mold. So if you guys pay attention to the reflection, it will tell you the consistency of the beads. Okay, so this is how you guys put the flower. I usually just put a little bit of acrylic in there, put this flower right in the middle, and I'm just gonna push it as far as I can towards the cuticle area, just like that. You guys can use little tiny, put a bead of acrylic. Okay, just put a bead of acrylic in there, or you guys can use nail glue. I honestly would not recommend the gel glue for rhinestones, because I feel like if you put the glue inside and you push this in there, this flower is blocking. It's gonna block the light. It's not. I don't think the glue is gonna dry. So the best thing to do is use a tiny bit of acrylic clear, and push that in there, and that way it will stick. All right. There we go. So let's go ahead and add a little bit more acrylic right here, because it looks like we're missing a little bit of glitter right here. There. Oops. There you go. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab some clear, and we're going to grab some of this snowflakes right here. I'm going to put some of this string. You know, the string is just, it adds a little bit of a dimension into the nails, you guys, okay? And it just adds a little bit of dimension into the nails. So was the snowflakes, okay? So we're just gonna add some dimension. Here we go. Instead of just a 3D flower by itself, you know. So add a little bit of dimension. You know, you can put it right there if you want to, just like that. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and add some more. Let's add some more of these snowflakes in the middle. There you go. Okay. Just like that. All right. So now we're gonna go to this finger. So now we're gonna, since as you guys see, this is blue and pink kind of nude kind of tone. So we're gonna stick to the color scheme here. Okay. So here we go. All right. I'm gonna go grab me a blue. I'm gonna let it sit here. I'm gonna let it sit here for about 5 seconds. There we go. All right. Now I'm gonna drop it right here, guys. These are zone 2 right here, okay? The zone 2 is this where the nail breaks 90% of the time, okay? So you want most of the powder on your zone 2, but you want the cuticle area and the pre-edge to be as natural as possible, okay? Here we go. So as you guys notice, now when I tell you guys to pay attention, if you go this way, just watch how fast the bead is moving, okay? So you guys notice the bead is not moving too fast no more. So that's my cue to blend the side first. Here we go. Same thing here, blend the side first. Here we go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start using the body of my brush, because my bead is starting to dry, okay? So here we go. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just be very, very gentle still, you know. There you go. Make sure each stroke counts, okay, guys? Each strokes count, okay? Here we go. Just like that. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean the side. Again, guys, when you clean the side, make sure the brush is flat, okay? Make sure it's flat. And then I'm gonna use this part of the brush, because this part is the hardest part of the brush. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. There you go. All right, so I'm gonna cut it, and then I'm gonna come underneath very slowly and pick that up, okay? Now, when you guys do the ombre, I'm gonna show you guys, try to keep the side look like these, okay? Make sure there's no hard line right here in this area. Trying to blend the color into the nail bed as much as you can, because the more you blend the color into the nail bed, the smoother the blend, okay? And also when you drill later, you will not see the blue, okay? Because it's too blended into the nail bed, okay? So here we go. So let me see if we can do some ASMR right here. All right. Actually, let me go grab another paper towel here, because I got some glitter on my paper towel, and it's time to mix with my bead here. So give me 1 second, guys. Okay, Sissy, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and try to do this blending here. All right. Now I'm gonna grab me this pink right here. I'm gonna let it dry in a paper towel for about 4 seconds. There we go. Okay, check this out, guys. I'm gonna drop my bead right here. Okay. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take care of my side. There we go. Take care of that side right there. Okay, same thing here. Take care of that side. Take care of the side. Now, once you bead in the center, go ahead and start blending it in. Be very gentle. There you go. Just like that. Okay, just like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then slowly clean the side. Boom. All right. Same thing here. Clean the side. Boom. Okay. Now, I'm gonna grab me a second bead, but this bead is gonna be a little bit more dry than the first bead, okay? Okay, so here we go. Okay, I'm gonna let it dry for about 7 seconds. There we go, okay? So I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay, all right. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take care of my cuticle area. Just be very gentle, take your time. Again, this is when anchoring your finger helps a lot, you guys, okay? And then blend, okay? So go ahead and blend, 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 blend. Okay, you can blend up some more, okay? And then we're gonna clean the side. And after this, I'm gonna show you guys how to hand file. I'm gonna show you guys how to hand file, and we're gonna make all this shape looks really, really nice, okay? All right, so let's do this a 2-bead application. Thank you, Leah. All right, guys, so once in a while, I look at you guys' comment, okay? So here we go. All right, let's go grab a Milky White. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry here for about 5 seconds. All right, here we go. Drop it in a zone 2 and 3, 2, 1, let go. Okay, all right, I'm gonna keep my bead in the center. Here we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start blending it in. Blending it in. Then nothing fires. Here we go. So just blend that, blend that. There we go. Just like that. Very, very gentle. Blend, blend, blend. Again, I'm only using the top of my brush. Okay, don't worry about this area right here. That's gonna get taken care of once we put the second bead, okay? This is why I like doing second bead when I do long nails, because if the first bead doesn't cover the nails, the second bead will, okay? Here we go. Let me go clean my brush first. So guys, it's very important to keep your brush clean, okay? Because it will help you with your application. There we go. All right, we're gonna let this dry for a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. In 3, 2, 1, let go. There we go. I'm gonna take care of my cuticle first. Side wall, just like that. Same thing here. Cuticle first, and then side wall, cuticle, cuticle, side wall, side wall. Okay, and then blend the cuticle area really quick. Here we go. Okay, and then go ahead and blend down into the first bead. Okay, here we go. Go ahead and blend down, blend down, blend down. Merry Christmas to you. And just go ahead and blend. And just blend, blend, blend. Okay, go ahead and clean the side right here. All right, same thing. Go ahead and clean that side. All right. Let me see. We're not done. All right. Here we go. Okay, just go ahead and blend. Blend, 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 blend. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and encapsulate. Oh, we're going to encapsulate these and we're going to take care of this, okay? So let's go ahead and encapsulate. The first thing we're going to do again is we're going to put a little bit of acrylic right here, actually. Check this out, guys. Check this out, guys, okay? I'm missing a powder right here. Okay, see that? I'm missing a powder. So let's go ahead and take care of that, guys. So, there you go. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't paying attention in this finger. Here we go. All right, so let's go ahead and add a little bit of powder, a little bit of liquid in there. Okay, there we go. Now, let's go ahead and grab some clear first. I'm just gonna add a small amount of clear. Now, this clear is gonna be a little bit runnier, okay? Because I want the clear to run all over, under, side of the 3D flower. So that way we can encapsulate this 3D flower really well, okay? So here you go. Because when the bead is wet, it gets into little nooks and crevices. Okay, here we go. Oh, the mistletoe. All right, here we go, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my first bead here. Here we go. I'm gonna let it sit here for about 3 seconds. Okay. Okay. Who said that about application, the cold weather? Melissa. Okay. The reason being I'm doing the 5-second rule is because I can keep in track of my my consistency. Okay. So when you pick the powder, Melissa, put it in a paper towel like this for about 5 seconds and lay it in the nail. Okay. Now, if the powder is still running, add 2 seconds into it. And if it's still running, add 2 seconds. And if it's too dry, take 1 second out. So that way you can keep in track of your consistency on your powder, especially now when it's cold, okay? So that way you know how long to leave your bead into the paper towel every single time. So that way you can have a consistency on your application, okay? I hope that helps you a lot, okay? Hey, what's up, Rachel? Okay, guys, so we got the first bead right now, okay? We're gonna let the first bead dry a little bit, so that way when I apply the second bead, I don't scrape it off when I blend it, okay? There we go, guys. Oh, sorry. There we go. All right, so this bead should be somewhat dry already, okay? It should be somewhat dry already. All right, now let's go ahead and grab the second bead. So let me let me see who it is. All right, let me go back to the comment really quick. Melissa Parker, watch this, darling. Okay, watch this, darling. Melissa, okay, watch this. All right, I'm gonna grab me my clear, right? So when I put my bead into the paper towel for 4 seconds, it's still too wet. Now when I put it for 5 seconds, it's still a little bit wet. So now I'm gonna put it for 6 seconds. So that way, here we go, okay? I'm gonna drop it right here. Check this out. See, it's not running no more, huh? So yeah, just go ahead and do that. Try to put the bead into a paper towel for 5 seconds. And if it's still too runny, add 2 more seconds, okay? And if it's too dry, take 1 second out, okay? So that way you can keep in track of your powder to liquid ratio consistency. Okay, this is very, very easy to remember, guys. Okay, just do the 5-second rule. 5-second rule. Okay, 5-second rule. Here we go. So I hope that helped you guys a little bit, you know, especially with your powder to liquid ratio. Okay. Not all acrylic powder needs to be encapsulated. Our color needs to be encapsulated. No need to. Okay. Not all of it. Okay. Light colors, you don't need to. For example, if you're using a not polished milky white or nude panther, you don't need to encapsulate it if you're doing an ombre. Okay. But if you are doing neon green with black, yeah, I suggest that you encapsulate it, so that way when you drill, you don't drill out the colors. Okay. So all right, guys, let me go ahead and put this away really quick, and we're gonna finish that one finger. Okay, give me 1 second. Here we go. How'd it look? Huh?
Looks like ice.
Yeah. Well, we're not done yet. That's just the background of what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna put a decoration on top. Those are just the background.
It's pretty.
It's already pretty by
I
itself
really
like that.
this blue.
Yeah, this what's the name of it? Open mind.
Yeah.
Open mind.
Really pretty.
All right. All right, guys. So here we go. When I do deep French, I would start with, you know, a ballpark shape, and I would grab me a file, hand file, and what I do, I just kind of file the side and I'm shaping it to the shape that I want. Okay, so here we go. I'm shaping it to the shape that I want, and then once I get that shape that I want, that's when I go encapsulate things. Okay, here we go. There we go. Bye, Miss Kay. Have a good night, ma'am. Thanks for coming in. Stay warm out there, okay?
Oh, I will.
All right. All right, so let's go ahead and just drill this out a little bit, okay? And that seems like it's still a little lump-sided here, so let's go ahead and drill this side. Here we go. All right. Now, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna grab our black here. We're gonna grab a black acrylic powder. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of black in this area right here to highlight the French look. Okay. Here we go. Again, we're not putting a lot. We're just gonna paint the black here. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just paint it like this. Just be very gentle. Very soft. Just use the corner of your brush. Here we go. We're gonna paint that black acrylic right there. So that way it will highlight the front, the curve. Okay, it will highlight the curve. Here we go. So just take your time. Here we go. Just like that. Okay, and we're gonna go back to the other one. Same thing. Let this dry for a little bit. And then we're gonna go here. We're gonna paint the area. So that way, this French cut is a bit more pronounced, okay? What I mean by a bit more pronounced is so that way you can see the French a lot better. You guys can see the French better. There you go. Just go right there. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab a small amount of black again. It's gonna cover this whole area. And then we're gonna create a little tiny ombre right here. Okay, a little tiny ombre right there. Just like that. All right. All right. And then we're gonna grab some clear. Here we go. Just gonna put some right there. And we're gonna grab some of this dark glitter. So it's gonna be a good contrast from the colors. So like I said, you know, both of her nails going to be completely different from each other, but not too different, not too much of a different. Okay. All right, now after that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and grab one of Mr. Tom's little snow guy. Ha ha ha. And we're gonna put it right here. Okay. Ooh, this seems like it's a little bit too big, huh, guys? Seems like it's a bit too big. Okay, so we're just gonna have to remove that. Put this back in the bag. And let's add some glitter and some snowflakes. Here we go. We're gonna add, let's add this kind of snowflakes right here. Let me open it first. Man, this thing is so hard to open, you guys. Oh my God. What the heck? There you go. There we go. All right. All right. There you go. So let's go ahead and grab some clear. Put that guy right there. And some more of this iridescent glitter. And then some snowflakes. Let's put some snowflakes right there. One right there. And put another one right there. There you go. Ooh, I think, what? There's two of them in there. There's two snowflakes in there. There we go. All right, so we're gonna leave it right there until it dries a little bit. Okay. Gonna leave it right there until it dries, and then we're gonna encapsulate the whole thing. So let me go add some clear right here. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and add some clear right there. And then add a little bit of more glitter. So we're gonna cover this area right there. Just like that. Nothing too crazy. All right, just like that. We're gonna let this dry for a little bit. All right, and then we're gonna encapsulate that. Let's add some more right there. All right, just like that. All right. All right, so here we go. Let's go encapsulate this area. So we're gonna put acrylic, a clear acrylic. Here we go. I'm gonna put it right in the middle, and guess what, guys? After I drop this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tilt the finger back like this, okay? I'm gonna tilt the finger back so that way I want my powder to run towards this area for now. Okay, I want my powder to run towards this area for now. Just like that. Okay. Here we go. Grab another bead, put it right here. There you go. Okay. So take your time. Just wait a little bit until you clean the side two already. Tilt it down so that way the powder doesn't go on the side. Here we go. Put it right here. And, okay. Just like that. Okay. And then go ahead and clean the side. Because the powder right now is it's almost dry, so we can actually clean the side now without losing a lot of powder. All right. Here we go. So there you go. Just take your time, guys. It pays off. Once the nail is done, you can see the big difference, okay? So just be careful and just take your time, all right? Here we go. Now I'm gonna go grab me my main bead. I'm gonna grab me my main bead, and I'm gonna let it dry for about 7 seconds, okay? Because I don't want this main bead to dry too much. I mean to run, okay? All right, here we go. Drop it right in the middle like it's hot. There you go. Keep it in the center. Boom. Keep it in the center. Boom. Okay? Just like so. Okay. Now, tilt the finger back like this and lightly blend up. Lightly blend up. As you guys see, I'm not grabbing a powder. I'm only grabbing a powder halfway to the bead right here. I'm not going all the way up here. I'm only going up here. I'm grabbing a powder from here to here, from here to here, from here to here, and then I'm gonna go halfway down here, blend down, here, blend down, here, blend down. Okay, so that way you guys are not moving the powder from one side to the other too much. Okay, here we go. All right, just keep that. Hold that, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, and blend, and blend. There you go. Okay, just like that. All right, keep everything in the center for now. There you go. Okay. All right, let's do one more. Let's do one more bead right here, because as you guys can see, there's indentation right here. And don't worry about this. It's gonna get cleaned up later once we use the hand filing technique, okay? Here we go. Again, guys, let's go ahead and blend up here from here, halfway down, halfway, blend, 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 and then down, blend, blend, blend. Gucci. All right. All right, let's do this hand filing technique, you guys. You guys are gonna love this. Who's ready? This, when you guys learn this hand filing technique, man, you guys gonna be very inspired to do more nails, because you guys gonna see a big difference on your nails after you use the hand file. Okay, so let me go ahead and clean this out really quick so we don't drop anything. All right, so clean this up. Boom. out. We'll put it back, don't worry. All right, so I'm gonna grab these resin. Here we go. Put that guy right there, right? And I'm gonna put this guy right here. Put it right in the middle. And then we're gonna put the flower right in the center. Okay? And then we're gonna let it dry for a couple seconds so the resin will set, so it won't move around too much. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure that the client keep her hand straight, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna hold it like this. Actually, let me move it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna hold it like this. I'm gonna hold her finger to make sure it's straight. And so it will just hold the flower for now, so it doesn't move around, okay? All right, let me see. Okay. There you go. Seems like that thing moved a little bit. So let's go ahead and recenter it. Let's go and put it back. All right. Okay. So we're gonna hold that for now. And then we're gonna grab some more resin. I'm gonna put it right here in this side. There we go. And we're also gonna put another one on this side. Okay. And then we're gonna put a resin right in the middle of it. Right here. We're gonna stick that. There we go. Push that guy right in there. Hold it, and then there you go. Same thing here. All right. And then we're gonna go grab some rhinestone here. By the way, guys, these rhinestones are from Juliet Dolly, okay? Juliet Dolly rhinestone. So we're gonna add a little bit of dark color rhinestone. Put one in each side, okay? Oops. There we go. All right. Put this in the middle. There you go. Okay. Let's go and put recent. Let me go recenter this for now. Looks like it moved a little bit. All right, perfect. Good. All right, we're gonna let that dry for about a minute. All right, we're gonna go back to the other one. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these flower in this corner right here. And put it, like remember I said earlier, don't worry about this little area right here because we're gonna put the flower in here anyway. So there you go. Just gonna put it right there. Okay. Here we go. flower right there. And then add some of the glitter. I mean, rhinestones. So I choose this color right here because I want this rhinestone to blend into the nail bed as well. You know, you guys gotta make sure when you guys do a design, you know, make sure the composition is when you do design is very, very important. Okay, composition is important because you just don't want to put a bunch of design together. You know, you want the nails to have some sort of rhyme and reason, not just a bunch of design. Okay. Alright, cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna go grab some of these black beads right here. You think you can handle that flower? Alright, I want to see you handle it.
It reminds me of like Sleeping Beauty.
You are Sleeping Beauty. You need to wake the hell up. You've been quiet the whole time. Alright guys, so here we go. You know, put that in there to just create some breaking, separation. Okay. We're almost done here anyway. Oh, the other side. Get that. Let me see that hand. Oh man, I am so mad right now. I am pissed.
No, that sucks. I did that last time I was here too.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I like this by itself like that. Let's not put too much stuff to it.
This one?
No, all of it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm sorry. Facebook stopped my live. I don't know why. So we're almost done here anyway. So just give me one more second here. Yeah, I apologize, guys. Sorry, guys. Facebook stopped my live. So but we're back. We're finishing up here with her nails, guys. Okay, we're finishing up. So here we go. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. For some reason, the live just died. I don't know. It keeps happening that lately to me. I guess I've been in live. I guess I've been in live for too long, and then the Facebook just shuts my live off. So I apologize, guys, if the live go ahead died on us. But we're almost done here, guys. So let me go ahead and finish her nails here. Just gonna put some finisher right here, and I'm gonna show you. We're gonna do the top coat, and that's it. Man, I'm so mad, you guys. I'm so mad. I don't know why Facebook do that nowadays. All right, so we're gonna let this dry for about a minute. By the way, the seller pen is from Jenny. You know, Jenny, if you're watching, I'm promoting your stuff, okay? You know the deal. The finishing tool again is from Jenny. Okay, switch. All right, so here we go. Let's go put a top coat, guys. Let's do this ASMR moment, you guys, that we all been waiting for. Hey, Shanaz, what's up, Shanaz? All right, here we go. Top coat, top coat. let me go ahead and finish this. Let me finish this time because I want to get close and personal with you guys with this ASMR right here. I'm ready now. I'm ready to Emily. I'm ready to, guys. That's dope, man.
No,
That's dope.
that's fancy.
Yeah, you're fancy, yeah. You think you're fancy, huh? Yeah, I know you are. You know you are fancy too. Again, guys, for this live, I want to thank you. I want to thank Mr. Tom for sending me those 3D embellishment. I want to thank you for sending me those, and I want to thank Phil Nail Supply for the rhinestones, and also I want to thank Indiana Nail Supplies for the glitter. I appreciate you guys always. Thank you guys for always supporting me and sponsoring all my classes, and I really do appreciate you guys a lot. Okay, so I just want to say that out loud. All right, let's do this. Top coat. We're gonna be using our not polish, glossy, non-wipe top coat. Here we go. Now, when you guys put a top coat, do not put top coat on top of the rhinestone, okay? Because what happened, once the top coat, sometimes the top coat chips, because the rhinestone is so shiny and smooth, the top coat will not stick to the rhinestone as long as you, as much as when you put it in the nails, okay? Here we go. We're gonna keep that, we're gonna do that last. We're gonna build the anticipation. There we go. You work tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
What time?
I have to be there at 9.
How far do you work from here?
Like 25 minutes.
Oh, okay. Not bad. Let me see, Tom. Let me see, Tom. Ah, gorgeous, honey, gorgeous. Be careful, man. Wait, why you keep moving your hand? Give me your hand. Give me your hand. All right, so let's go ahead and put a top coat up here. There you go. Again, make sure you guys don't put top coat on the rhinestone. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. There we go. All right. I'll put a nail polish. Oh, excuse me, guys. Ooh. Oh my goodness. This Mr. Tom, brother, this flower is amazing. All right, I'm gonna pin Mr. Tom into my thing, you guys, so you guys know where to order this flower. Oh my gosh, this flower is so pretty. I'm sorry, guys. Again, the live earlier got cut down. Got cut by Instagram. All right, here we go. Another flower from Mr. Tom here. Close up. This is my ASMR moment. Here we go. And there we go. Ooh. This is gorgeous. I love this flower. Thank you so much. This is so pretty. Man, Mr. Tom, brother, thank you so much for these wonderful flowers. And thank you so much for this beautiful 3D flowers. Phil Nail Supply, thank you for all the rhinestones. Indiana Nail Supply, thank you for the glitter. All right. So, let's go ahead and cure this for about a minute. Be careful now. Actually, let me take this towel, okay? Take this towel off. All right, let's cure this thing on our DCH light. Cure in our DCH light. All right. It's not on. Is it on now?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. same thing. Boom. Just like that. Right, Miss Tandy? Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, man, come on. Low battery. We're almost done here. Okay. Put it on top of that. Oh man, that's so pretty. I love that. Okay, let's do this. Here we go, guys. Here's your ASMR moment of the day, brought to you by me and along with my sponsors. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing as always. Oh man, we're gonna take care of that bump right there, that black stuff. We'll drill it out later here in a little bit. Cool. Go ahead. You think it's pretty? Mm-hmm. It's not as pretty as your eyes. Really ah! All right, guys. So after that, I'm gonna just lightly file. See this area right here? That little, because I'm gonna lightly file because sometimes the top coat, when you put too much, it drips on the side. So just kind of lightly file it, just like that. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. Let me see your thumb, sis. All right, guys. Well, let me go see you how long we have left. Well, come on, man. We still got 10. Man, why you get trying to rush, man? Why you always trying to rush me? Hey, guys, she's rushing me, man. Can you believe that? My customer always rushes me. Usually it's all the way around. But not this time. Boom! Shakalaka. Jesse, yes. Yeah, not everybody can get this type of nails. You know, again, it just also depends on your job. You know, if you're like work in the medical field, you cannot have this kind of nails too. Or like if you work in if you type a lot, you know, you can't have these nails because it's gonna hurt. So yeah, I understand. I understand that why you can't have this. You type too?
Mm-hmm. I think you get used to it.
Yeah. Let me go take care of that black stuff, man. That's like bugging me. That's irritating me. Crap. All right, guys. I messed up here. I messed up. See this little black part right here? Yeah, I messed up. Let me go ahead and fix this, guys. Sorry. I let you all down. Oh man, that thing is deep in there. Okay. All right, guys. That's how you fix that. When you guys see a little, if you guys see a little glitter like this and you drill it out, what you want to do is just fill that up with gloss top, and it blends right in. Actually, there you go. Actually not. So let's go ahead and grab. Nah. So yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I messed up on this one. Let me go ahead and put some powder in this one. I thought I was just gonna be able to drill that out, man. Just put acrylic, a little bit of dab of acrylic right there. Can't believe I missed this. All right, we're gonna let that dry for a little bit, and we're gonna buff it, and we're gonna go ahead and I forgot what I was gonna say. Put a top coat. We're gonna let it dry for a couple seconds, and then we're gonna buff it and we'll put a top coat. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I did not see it. But here we go. Here's your right hand, right? Here's her right hand. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Here's the thumb. Man, this flower is so beautiful. I love it. Is it dry yet? Yeah, a little bit more, a little bit more. But here you go, the other one before before the thing. Pat this down really quick. Sorry, baby. Yeah, take care of that. There you go. All right, guys. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna buff this, and I'm gonna put a top coat. You know, because I messed up big time on this one. All right. Go ahead. And that's it, guys. That's all she wrote. Appreciate y'all time. Thank you guys. If you guys are looking for the 3D flower that I just used, this is the Instagram right here. The Instagram is right here, Tom. You can go to She Nails Professional. Here's the card right here, guys. Let me zoom out a little bit. So here's the card, and it tells you the step-by-step how to use it. And here's the, if you guys want to shop, here's the address right here. If you guys want to screenshot that. Okay, here it is. This is for the flowers. And then for the rhinestones, you guys can go to a Philadelphia Nail Supply. It's also known as Juliet Dolly. They're one of our sponsors. He's one of my sponsors for all my classes. For the glitter, you guys can use NIS. Or you can go to Indiana Nail Supply. They sell all those glitters. And thank you guys again for sponsoring all my classes. I appreciate you guys. And we're gonna wait until this is finished. There we go. So go and put some oil on it. Go ahead and swipe them down real quick, so it's not so oily. Yeah, you're gonna be able to handle this, huh? Are you sure?
I hope so.
Okay, better handle it, man. The thing is, you want Instagram nails. The question is, can you handle Instagram nails? That is the question. You want Instagram nails? Will you be able to handle Instagram nails? All right, guys. So let me go show you the finished product. Here we go. Here we go. All right, guys. I hope you guys like it. I hope you like the nails. This is the colors that I use. I use a G20, G23, Milky White 101, Dirty Mind, G25. Oh, I forgot that these are glow collection, the new ones. So your nails do glow, are going to glow. I did not know that. I totally forgot. So here you go, guys. again, thank you so much for everything, and thank you for tuning in. And Chanel guy Lolo, it's my pretty clients right here, and this is your dude. Bye guys, thank you. Have a good day. Mr. Tom, thank you for the flowers. Thank you for all my sponsors. Have a good night.